all life, all existence, the reality you know and love, is nothing more than a fleeting daydream in the mind of some immense cosmic super beetle hurtling through the 30th dimension at an incredible, incomparable rate of speed, like some unfathomable, incomprehensible, ethereal juggernaut upon some unbelievable quest to understand all things. It careens and hurls through the 30th dimension towards some immense, divine splendor, which turns out to be nothing more than the bug zapper upon some hillbilly's porch in the Appalachian Mountains within our own third dimension. A race of beings coming from planet X within the 8th dimension are at a moment in time and space currently working out a test of their new interstellar drive system for their new interdimensional spacecraft. And as they are performing this test, the shift change comes. And one of the day shift is coming on board, all spun from a Gorgax bender he'd been having the night before, and he begins to do his little operations at the controls, not realizing or noticing that many of the gauges have gone well over into the red. He pushes a little red button in order to begin to put the test through its full and final sequences, when boom! The entire universe and all things collapse in on itself, all collapsing and compressing into one single itty-bitty point. And when does this happen to occur? On a date we have upon our calendars, December 21st, 2012, at 8:20, I might add. 8:20 in the AM. Should specify. It's very, very important. Actually, it's not important, because I'm just fucking talking the fuck out my ass. All this shit that just came out my mouth is complete fucking total bullshit. I don't know shit for shit. I don't know anything for anything. I can't make my head out from my fucking ass. Tell you the truth. And the fact of the matter is, nobody can. Nobody has any of the fucking answers. Nobody has all the answers. You know why? Because God has one immense fucking sense of humor. He's just sitting up there fucking laughing about the whole fucking thing the whole goddamn time. And, well, as much as, he gets to feeling sorry for us, and like he comes down here and he taps on somebody's shoulder and, gives them an FYI and shit, the dude's got a sense of humor and he loves to laugh. So when Lucifer, basically comes over and asks him, like, hey, you gave this message to them and shit, but there's lots of fucking guys who are writing it and rewriting it and rewriting. Would you mind terribly if I whispered in a few of their ears? And God's like, that would be pretty fucking funny. Yeah, go ahead. And then once that gets to be, a bit of a problem, he's like, oh shit, what was I thinking? But God, that was so damn funny. And then he goes running over, he taps over on the next guys shoulder, whispers in his ear, you know, this is the divine truth. This is it. This is the word. The other guys, they got it all wrong. Because they did get it all wrong. Because, well, you know, the first guy probably got it all down, you know, as best he could. But then all the other guys who sat, you know, down and decided that the shit needed to be rewritten, well, they had a little voice in their ear. And, well, at first, you know, when he goes and he taps on this guy's shoulder and that guy goes off and he starts this whole new thing, you know, based on the divine word of God, well, it just seems to kind of degenerate and turn to the same old shit. Why? Because when Lucifer said, I can't resist, dude, can I do it again? Can I whisper in their ears? Yeah, but you saw all the problems it had the last time, but it was funny. Come on, you gotta admit that. It was funny. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Go ahead. Where am I going with any of this? With any of this at all? This is what... Here, I'll just leave you with this. Tell you what. If all that stuff about the pearly gates, you know, and being judged on your life, if all that crap was true, you know, and you really, really are going to be judged on all the bad you did in your life, here's something I'm going to go ahead and give to you. When you get up there in St. Peter, he opens up that book, and they start reviewing your life, you know, and like freaking they point out this little thing, or they point out that little thing, you know. I don't care what it was. You know, I don't care if, like, whatever the fuck it was. It really doesn't matter. I want you to basically, when you get up there, and they're going to hold you account for all this shit you did in your life, I want you to basically look them dead in the eye, and I want you to say, it was all Patriot Enoch's fault. He told me to do it. Blame me. Okay? Blame me. I'm not going to make you any promises, but I will tell you this. You get those fuckers to laugh. I mean, you hold to it and you maintain this. You know, I don't care if it's like, you know, it was you masturbating and like freaking, you're 63 at the time of me making this video. If you saw this, you know, and you maintain that like I was the reason that you yourself masturbated at 11 years old, even though you were 63 at the time you saw this vid, just maintain that it was me that, well, I don't care what you tell them. Tell them I went back in time and taught you how to masturbate. Shit, I don't fucking care. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. You see, the thing is, if you maintain it, and they see that you are holding to that, and you manage to get a laugh out of them because of this, you will get in. I can guarantee you. If you have a sense of humor, you're getting in. Because the fact of the matter is, God has a sense of humor. If you have a sense of humor, you're getting in. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're getting in. But just expect that if you got in because of your sense of humor, expect yourself to find yourself up on stage with a microphone in front of you, with a fucking whole audience of dead comedians arrayed before you. And you may find yourself dumbfounded and at a loss for words. If this should happen, I want you to go ahead and have them turn a spotlight on and go ahead and pan over the audience. And as they're panning over the audience, I want you to look for that one face of that one guy. And I want you to point, and I want you to say these words. Wait, what the fuck is he doing here? As for what comes after that, I really don't know what to tell you. The whole purpose of this vid is basically to try and get across you should never take things too seriously. Anything at all. And That's the word.